George out in Newtown. Gonna price it a couple different things. First and foremost, note would be for access to the property. It's a very small road off of a busier road. There is 2 entrances, so there's Little Road, but then the access that we would use is there's like barn style doors here. That's the way we want to come in with our trucks and trailers and such. The other entrance is pretty tight. I mean, you could get in, but to get out for sure, and probably just come in, you want to come in through the barn doors. It's like a separate entrance to the actual road. Anyway, so pricing, he basically just wants price on everything. Aeration, overseeding. He did it last year, so it didn't sound like he probably wanted to do it this year, but and then like fall cleanup, trimming, so on and so forth. So we'll kind of walk around. So starting over here in this area, he wants just, again, he wasn't actually physically able to be present, so I just talked with him on the phone briefly, but he said just kind of clean up of this area, so lightly trim back. He was saying like some of the mint is dead, so just kind of trimming it back lightly, light pruning and shaping of all the mint, clean up of the beds a little bit, so like weeding out these raised garden beds a little bit. So that'll be one item here. Leaf, I'm going to price them 2 ways. One would be hauling it away, sucking it up with a vacuum, and then 2 would just be blowing it into the woods. Probably blow it to the woods would be the best. I don't know, they probably get a good amount of leaves, so leaf cleanup for that. I think it's a 5-acre property, but a lot of it is woods all back here. This is like the most area. So it's probably an acre of turf, I guess, maybe something like that. So mulch install, looks like he gets a brown mulch. He wants this for the price for next year, but over here we'll just do fall trimming. I'll put fall trimming on, so lightly trim all the bushes, clean out the beds a little bit. These grasses you can cut flat a little later on in fall. These grasses cut flat, light pruning and shaping of these. That's the gazebo. I'm just going to pause this video and do it. No, I guess I'll just wait. Keep it on one video. Don't really see much going on along the water here. The rest of it I think will be around the house. Again, mulch install would be for the spring. More focused on the fall trim back for now. Basically, fall trim back is going to be cutting all your grassy kind of bushy plants, cutting them dormant for the season, or cutting them flat for the dormant season. So we'll start here and then we'll walk around. So basically all the grassy types that you see like this, I'm going to cut them, boom, all the way down. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe like 12 in this area. All these cut flat. Probably good to just with the leaf cleanup even. Light trimming of that. All these grassy ones, cut them flat. Yeah, all this cut flat. Light pruning of all your shrubs here. I'll cut them up after. All these bushy ones, cutting them flat. These ones, I think, I'll have to check. I think he would cut these, not all the way back, but just like prune them back. Like basically cut this stuff back. Cutting all these flat to the ground. Cutting all these flat. Looks like he does a sprinkler system. Just going to be careful for the aeration. We do that. The variety typically cut back early spring, so probably leave them be. these grass he's cutting back, like pruning everything here. That back. All these bushy grasses cutting back with a good bit of light pruning of this. Might not even need it for the fall. Probably leave this go till the spring. Like a light trimming of it. All your grasses here trimming. In the spring we could probably someone like, string trimming, just edging out all this ground cover here. Probably leave all this for the spring because it doesn't look that bad. Probably want to come back in the spring, honestly. But just not even price them, so we come back to the spring because there's just a lot going on. There's any other things that could come back. I think that's it. I don't know if he probably get some leaves here too. These, I would say, we would suck these ones up regardless. We won't blow these into the woods. So, sounds like he was leaning more toward that option anyway. All the leaves out back though, we could probably have an option of doing it based on his preference. That's it.